evening, everyone. My name is Jordan Schneider. So each fall, thousands of freshmen begin their collegiate career, and they very quickly find out that late nights happen from trying to finish assignments, trying to do your projects, write your papers, and this starts to become a habit and a routine. And once this happens, they're introduced to a special drink, and this starts their relationship with coffee. And as with any relationships, there are benefits and downfalls that are associated with drinking coffee. So by a show of hands, how many of you drink coffee? Keep your hands up. From those of you who don't drink coffee, out of you guys, who has a close family member, significant other, or friend that drinks coffee that you know? Okay, so by everyone's hands being raised, we know that we all have some sort of association with coffee. So, to start off, here are some statistics about coffee in America. According to a study done by Harvard School of Public Health, more than 50% of Americans over the age of 18 drink coffee. So this means that half of the people that you see walking around on campus are drinking coffee that day. For everyone who drinks coffee, the average cups of coffee consumed per day is about 3. So that equates to over 600 million cups of coffee a day. More than 60% of people drink coffee with breakfast, and the US spends over $40 billion a year on coffee. To give you a comparison, this is 180 times the net worth of Dwayne Johnson, the highest paid actor. So we spend a lot of money on coffee each year. So now that you know some statistics about coffee and how prevalent it is in the American society, I'll tell you some risks that go along with drinking coffee. First, Healthline.com states that coffee may harm your teeth. So it actually helps bacteria in your mouth create this acid, and this can deteriorate your tooth enamel. So this can make your teeth thin and brittle. It also can lead to bad breath. But one way that you can fix this is just by brushing your teeth shortly after or immediately after drinking coffee. Another problem that it may cause is heartburn. So coffee is really highly acidic, and it can irritate the lining of your stomach and your esophagus. You have an esophageal sphincter that keeps your contents in your stomach from coming back up your esophagus, and coffee actually loosens that sphincter and makes it easier for things to come back up. So for someone who has acid reflux, this can be especially painful, so you would want to avoid coffee. Another issue comes when it comes to cholesterol. So this is only an issue, 1, if you're drinking unfiltered coffee, and 2, if you already have high cholesterol. So unfiltered coffee actually raises the amounts of LDL, which is your bad cholesterol, in your system. But those of us who have normal cholesterol levels, which probably most of us as college students, really have nothing to worry about when it comes to this. Another thing with coffee, according to Candy Sagan, a writer for AARP, is that it may disrupt your sleep patterns. So it can increase anxiety, which leads to issues falling asleep, and it may cause insomnia, most of the time only if it's drank after 2 p.m. So now that you know some risks associated with drinking coffee, I want to tell you some health benefits with drinking coffee. The stipulation on this is also that when you're drinking coffee, you're only drinking 2 to 3 cups, and you're drinking it with minimal cream and sugar. So if you do these things, the first thing is that it reduces the risks of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. So it's been found that coffee slows the rate of cognitive decline in older people, and it can actually decrease your rate of getting Alzheimer's or dementia by 70%. So that's a really big decrease. Also, it's been shown, according to Healthline, that coffee brightens your mood. So it stimulates your central nervous system, and it allows the release of some neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin, which make you happier. So this elevates your mood, and while it's doing this, it also reduces your risk of suicide by 50%. Along with this, it can also boost your physical and your mental performance and abilities. So 1, coffee can help you lose weight and burn fat. If you drink coffee before you work out, it can increase your physical performance by 11 to 12%. It also helps regulate your sugar levels and can reduce sugar cravings, and it helps break down fat cells in your body. When it comes to your mental abilities, coffee can help you stay alert and focused because it allows you to produce adrenaline. So the last health benefit of drinking coffee is that it can protect against a number of cancers. So for men, it decreases the risk of getting prostate cancer by 20%. For women, it decreases the risk of developing endometrial cancer by 25%. And it has also been shown to prevent the development of basal cell carcinoma, which is the most commonly skin cancer that people get. So now that you know how prevalent coffee is in America and some risk about drinking it, like deterioration of teeth enamel or trouble with heartburn, and some benefits of drinking it, such as mood elevation and protection against cancer, you can take this information if you yourself are a coffee drinker and know how your habits affect your health. And if you're not a coffee drinker, perhaps you can take this information and share it with your close friend or relative that you know. Or if you start to drink coffee in the future, maybe you'll remember some of these things as you start. Any questions? Thank you.